Welcome to Swansea.com Stadium. Swansea City against Queen's Park Rangers tonight in the EFL Championship. Two teams that are looking up rather than down the table, and both knowing that a win tonight can put them within distance of the playoffs. Swansea City have picked up just one win in their last 6 championship matches. They're 5 away now from the bottom 3 places. But Alan Sheehan is definitely a cup half full kind of guy. They're in the last 16 of the Carabao Cup. They're not thinking about that just yet. That game against Manchester City in a few weeks. This is their second of 7 games in 21 days. Well, we're just standing by now for a minute's silence in memory of all those who lost their lives in the terrible Aberfan disaster back in 1966, when coal engulfed a school where 116 children and 28 adults lost their life, and they will never be forgotten. And still goalless as we pass the quarter of an hour mark at the Swansea.com Stadium. Bit of space now to try and run into. It did eventually come into the feet of Romain Barrel, and a twist and a turn. Nobody can get on the end of that. Maybe they can now. Oh, what a great stop. What a great stop that was from Laurence Vigouroux. It was a snapshot on the edge of the area, and he had to be smart away to his left-hand side. It was not quite straight at him, but when eventually the shot came in like a bullet from Nicholas Madsen, Vigouroux had to be well aware, well awake to push it to safety. And let's see now if Paul Smith can launch another one into the box. Straight to Swansea player again, though. But it might give them an opportunity now for Swansea City to break. There's more Queen's Park Rangers players back than Swansea forward, and as Swansea just managed to get forward, it's now a reversal of fortunes. Queen's Park Rangers just holding it up and waiting on that far side. Sato, it's his favourite right boot, a lovely splitting ball to the touchline. Cross comes in, and there's the opening goal. A really, really well-worked play from Queen's Park Rangers. Romain Barrel it is who gets his 3rd of the season, his 3rd in a Queen's Park Rangers shirt.
Fantastic goal from a QPR perspective. I'm really impressed with the recovery runs to regain possession in the transition, and once it goes forward, Isaac Hayden carries on his run, he plays it wide and he breaks from midfield. Saito plays a lovely little reverse pass into him, and it's a delicious little ball back from Romain Barrel, and that's exactly what we saw last season a lot with Burton Albion. Yeah, as the ball comes to him, it's not an easy finish, that, because he's beyond the front post. He finishes it really well with his left foot. The important thing here is to get a good connection on the ball. He does exactly that with his left foot, and ultimately gave Vigouroux no chance in the Swansea goal. 1-0 QPR.
So they will go again in the edge of the area. I think he thought then about having a shot from distance. Was that a penalty? We'll come back to have a look at it ourselves, but in the meantime, Queen's Park Rangers don't hang around. Barrel tries to pick it up the other side, and it's put into touch by Steve Cook. Now, what was in this one?
Yalkoué picks up a nice little position on the edge of the box. He lines up for a shot. He plays a lovely little reverse pass into Eom, and if it's somewhere else on the pitch, it's quite possibly a free kick, but when it's in the box, it has to be a little bit more obvious, you feel.
Swansea just looking for a free kick on the edge of the area, and now they're looking for a penalty. The referee gave it plenty of thought and waved them both away. Be interesting to have a look back at that one as Laurence Vigouroux races out of his penalty area to clear it deep downfield. And something just happening off the ball now. It's Steve Cook that has gone down. Now we think there's been a clash of heads here. Now, if the assistant referee has seen that on the far side, then potentially there could be a bit of bother here. In fact, the referee has had it's a red card. It's a red card for Malik Yalkoué, and that has come from the assistant referee. We'd thought there was a clash of heads there. Here it is. Oh, it looks like a shove at first, and then coming together of heads. Maybe we can see better from... This is the only other one that we've got over. Can we see a bit better here? So it's a shove. Oh, dear.
It's such a shame because it changes the complexities of the game and the way that it's going to be played out now.
As Idar wins a corner. Just one goal for Adam Idar in a Swansea City shirt since he arrived at South Wales. A penalty it was as well in that defeat against Leicester City. He's the glancing header from the corner. And for whatever reason, I mean, he does seem to like a bit of a gripe, doesn't he, Marko Stamanic? And Queen's Park Rangers, with those switches, automatically try and ask a question. And that has possibly reached the ocean. Oh, was that handball? We'll come back to it. As switch and a shot from Chair manages to win a corner for Queen's Park Rangers.
See him here, he carries on his run into the middle of the box and also him nicely. It's a great little turn.
And again towards the edge of 6 yards, Vigouroux manages to position himself well to collect it, and he's desperate to get it out as quickly as he possibly can, but with every Swansea player being back in the penalty area, he's just nobody to throw it to. Now, here's Queen's Park Rangers. Oh, it's a lovely little dink ball through. The flag stayed down, and it was one-on-one in the end. Ilias Chair and Lawrence Vigouroux. And Vigouroux again saves their bacon. It's... Ooh, I'm just waiting for that ball to come through. When it does, oh, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect run. Lovely little ball through there from Dembele. But here is Ethan Galbraith, who will also be hungry to try... Well, not with a ball like that. And again, Queen's Park Rangers just snuff out. Oh, that was a risky ball, but it's paid dividends. And there's potentially more Queen's Park Rangers players than Swansea City players now. And he's almost went all the way. And it's smashed against the bar. And the follow-up, I don't know how he missed that. He holds his head in his hands. And after those kind words, forward they come. And it was a lovely smash shot. And in the end, Varane, I mean, everybody was quite surprised that Jimmy Dunn had gone that far forward anyway, but Varane's effort was even more shocking. Have they got a goal to find before this game leaves them further without a win? Here they go, into the 6-yard box. Oh, I don't know how he didn't manage to get that one in. Vipotnik, he has gone for his last 5 without finding the back of the net for both his club and his country, and you would argue that is possibly the best chance. It took an unfortunate bounce before him, but he should have done better, shouldn't he? How much stoppage time have we got? We think the board made a mistake. They held up 0, which is clearly not, so the 4th official will have a word with him, put some batteries in the board and try and find out exactly how much stoppage time we've got. And we nearly got a goal in stoppage time then as well. What a header that was at point-blank range from Vipotnik. Swansea's first shot on target as we get into stoppage time. What else have Swansea got? Just wants everybody to get forward. There will be some tired legs from both sets of players out there, as a long-range effort comes in from Malcolm Waddell. He just waited for it to come down. It seemed like an eternity until it fell to his feet. It was some effort from distance. It needed to be special, and it almost was You saw the frustration on Waddell's face. It's a frustration that has been oozing through the supporters as Swansea City, as the final whistle goes, fall to another defeat. They just can't pick up a win at home, Swansea City. Queen's Park Rangers, on the other hand, will be absolutely delighted. The Rangers march on. Nobody has picked up more away points than Queen's Park Rangers in the Championship since the start of April. That's why maybe we shouldn't be surprised that they've won again tonight. But it will end here at SwanseaCity.com Stadium. Swansea 0, Queen's Park Rangers 1.